Hello and welcome back to Off Grid Style. I'm Nikki and I'm so glad to have you all here today. We are discussing the 5 C's of survival today. And I like to put these little catchphrases in your head because nobody knows how they're going to react in a survival situation, in a true SHTF emergency situation. This is why the threes of survival is another one that I like to drum into people's heads. You know, the 3 minutes without air, 3 weeks, or sorry, 3 days without water, 3 weeks without food, 3 hours in inclement weather without shelter, or 3 months if it is a temperate climate. That's another one that I like to stick in people's head. So this one is the 5 C's of survival. So let's get started. The 5 C's of survivability, a blueprint for survival. Survival in challenging and unpredictable situations requires a set of skills and tools that can mean the difference between life and death. The 5 C's of survivability is a framework that outlines 5 essential categories of items and abilities crucial for surviving in the wilderness or other survival scenarios like SHTF situations. Today, we will look at each of the 5 C's and their significance in ensuring survivability. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. This first C represents cutting tools, which are essential for various survival tasks, including building shelter, preparing food, and crafting other necessary items. Common cutting tools would include knives, multi-tools, and axes. A sharp, reliable cutting tool is invaluable for survival as it allows you to perform essential tasks efficiently and safely. You need to keep the blades of your cutting tools sharp. If more traditional methods aren't available, consider using a flat stone or a piece of leather, like a belt, to rub consistently along the edge of the blade. The second C stands for combustion, emphasizing the importance of fire-starting tools in a survival situation. Fire provides warmth, light, a means to purify water, and a way to cook food. Reliable fire-starting tools include waterproof matches, lighters, ferrocerium or ferro rods, and fire starters. Having the means to start a fire, even in adverse conditions, is a fundamental survival skill. In the wilderness, tinder is relatively easy to find. Dead leaves, dead grass, moss, and pine needles all catch fire easily. You can also scrape the inner bark of a dead tree branch with a knife to create fine wood shavings. The third C represents cover, emphasizing the need for shelter in a survival scenario. Exposure to the elements can lead to hypothermia or heat-related illnesses depending on the climate, both of which are life-threatening. Shelter can be as simple as a tarp or as elaborate as a well-constructed wilderness shelter. Having the ability to create or find adequate shelter is vital for maintaining core body temperature and staying safe. Regardless of the type of shelter you find or create, staying dry is extremely important to your survival. The fourth C stands for container, which highlights the importance of having a vessel for carrying and storing water. Dehydration can quickly become a life-threatening issue in a survival situation. Containers can include water bottles, canteens, or collapsible water bags. You can make improvised water container from things like plastic soda bottles or milk jugs, plastic bags, animal bladders or stomachs, and even hollowed out coconuts or gourds. Just be sure whatever you use is as clean as you can make it. Additionally, be sure to purify your water before drinking it. Filtering and boiling the water first is the safest way to consume it. Having a reliable container allows you to collect and purify water, ensuring a vital resource is always accessible. The final C of the 5 C's is cordage. It emphasizes the significance of strong, versatile cordage or rope. Cordage of some type is essential for a wide range of tasks, from building shelters to crafting tools and securing loads. Paracord, bank line, and other types of strong cordage are indispensable for resourcefulness and adaptability in a survival setting. There are many possible improvised cordage possibilities in nature, including fibers from yucca plants, nettle, milkweed stalks, and willow branches. Additionally, cordage can be made from items like vines, animal tendons and sinew, clothing strips, plastic bags, shoelaces, and even dental floss, just to name a few. An invaluable lesson to learn is how to make twine, whether it is due to a scarcity of other cordage making supplies or simply needing to conserve energy. Twine is low-tech and easy to make, but effective, and once created, can be used to make cordage. Find a plant with long, flexible fibers. Harvest the stems or leaves and remove any thorns or rough parts. You will then split the plant fibers lengthwise to separate them. You want to isolate the long, flexible fibers. Soak or boil the leaves to make them more pliable and easier to work with. Then grab the thickness you want and twist them together tightly. You can add more strands if you need thicker twine. Twist them all together in the same direction to create a stronger cord. To finish, simply twist the cord in the opposite direction of your original twists. This locks the strands together. Tie a knot to prevent unraveling. You can then use the twine as is or braid it to create cordage. Don't forget, if you'd like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. The 5 C's of survivability serve as a practical blueprint for survival preparedness. And in an SHTF situation, when panic can threaten to take over, remembering the 5 C's, just like the rule of threes, can help you stay calm and survive. Well, I hope you liked this video on the 5 C's of survival. I hope it's something that helps you to remember what they are and what you need to do in a survival situation. Please let me know what you thought. I always love to hear from you. As you well know, please comment, like, subscribe, all those good things, and I will see you again soon.